What's going on, guys? I'm Jaye the Black. Salute to everybody that's tuning in. This is going to be an update to a video that I recently uploaded in regards to the Dell Curry and Sonya Curry divorce. Apparently, they are now accusing each other of cheating. Now, there's a reason why I'm doing this update. It's because I had this bitter, disgruntled older woman in my DMs who did not like my first commentary because everything I said in that video turned out to be true, especially the latter part of that video where I discussed that, there were talk that she may have been dealing with another guy while she was married to Dell a couple of years ago. We all seen the viral video of her gyrating on Steph Curry's ex-college basketball teammate. That was in 2016, right? Now, you see they're now accusing each other of cheating, okay? Which shows that I was right in a lot of commentary that I made. Apparently, Dell Curry is he's saying that she's actually living with another man. This is why she filed for divorce, because she wanted to be single. See, when you come at me going in on me because I was very accurate in my assessment of why Sonya Curry filed for divorce, you end up looking crazy and I end up looking right. Now let's get to this update from TMZ. I'll have a link in the description box to my first commentary. Make sure y'all go and check it out. Sonya Curry, Steph and Steph's mother, says a strange husband, Dell Curry, cheated on her with different women while married, and she had no choice but to divorce the ex-NBA star. But Dell's telling a different story, saying Sonya cheated during their relationship. TMZ Sports broke the news that the 55-year-old Sonya filed for divorce on June 14th in North Carolina, citing Dell's marital misconduct. Dell responded with a court filing of his own, accusing Sonya of acts of illicit misconduct prior to their separation and then lying about the alleged incidents. So she was out here getting it in. As I said in my other commentary, Sonya Curry wanted to be single. She wanted to be single. She was ready to be single. She was done being married. But people didn't want to believe that. Now, am I saying that Dell Curry, did not cheat on her? I'm pretty sure he probably did. But Dell is like, you know what? I'm going to stand up for myself. And I'm going to say, you know what? She was cheating on me too. Which I can believe, because Sonya Curry, she got notoriety by being the energetic, exuberant mom in the stands, and she got a lot of attention from a lot of men, and I think she loved that attention. I think she loved that attention, and I think that's probably when the problem started. And Dell Curry is only basically putting out there what a lot of people may have thought, right? And again, I'm not saying that Dell Curry's innocent in the situation. I'm pretty sure that he stepped out on her. I'm not saying that he didn't, but we have to be real, people. We have to understand that cheating can go both ways. When you have a woman that's been married to a man for that amount of time, you mean to tell me that she knows that he's cheating with other women and she's not cheating herself? That she's just being completely faithful to him and not doing anything to make things worse in the marriage? I think a lot of people just don't understand women. They don't understand that women can be very vengeful, especially when you cheat on them. He also says she is now living with another man, claiming that should prevent her from collecting alimony. So the guy must be got money. But now Sonya is firing back, admitting she is in a dating relationship with another man, but saying it didn't start until months after she and Dell agreed to legally separate. Well, they didn't legally separate as far as the paperwork is concerned until June of this year. So that would mean, maybe it was sooner than that. But I'm sure that she's known the guy she's dealing with now for quite some time. I don't think it's a guy she just met recently. She also notes she is not living with the man, but rather alone because Dell refused to allow her to stay in their home. Oh, she wouldn't stay in my house either. If you want to date other men, you're not staying in my house. What are you talking about? You got to go. I understand where he's coming from. But again, like I said, you know, Sonya Curry loved the attention that she got, and she pounced on it, you know, when this relationship was over. And it's no telling when this relationship was over, right? There's no telling. But I'm sure that whomever she's with, her being the fan of her son that she was in the stands and getting all notoriety, I guarantee you it's probably some guy that was a fan of hers. And I'll just leave it at that for right now. And then she dropped the hammer, saying it was actually Dell who was unfaithful, hooking up with different women while married. Well, he did play in the NBA when y'all were together early on in the marriage, you know. To make matters worse, Sonya says Dell's infidelity was known to family and close friends, saying it was basically an open secret. But she was married to him for over 30 years, Sonya. Sonya claims she didn't initially expose the lurid details in one final act of trying to protect Dell and family from possible public exposure and scrutiny. Sonya says once Dell publicly accused her of being unfaithful, she was left with no choice but to fire back in defense of herself. The couple married in 1988. Mrs. Curry claims the couple separated in March of 2020, right before the pandemic. They separated. It's very interesting how they separated right before the quarantine is when they separated from each other. And she just so happened to get into a relationship with another guy. Come on, Sonya. Sonya, we think you foolish, Sonya. Sonya, we know what you was out here doing, man. You knew this guy was cheating, and you was doing you too. Okay. I just don't get this notion that, you know, you want to accuse him of cheating as if you weren't cheating. And then you claim, well, you didn't start seeing somebody else until after you legally separated. But I don't believe that. You know, she's a 55-year-old woman. I have a hard time believing that she's just going to start dating a guy. You know, she meets a guy and to start dating him right after she legally divorces. You know, this is something that she's been working on for quite some time, huh? And listen, she's an adult. She can do whatever she wants to do. But one of the main reasons for me doing this is that you have people who were upset with me because they feel like I am lying. They feel not lying. They feel like I'm making things up when it comes to her situation. They think that I'm making things up, saying that she doesn't want to be single. Let me tell you something right now. You don't file for divorce unless you want to be single. She wants to be single. That's why she's filing for divorce. She doesn't want to be with Dell anymore. She's found somebody else to be with, and that's who she wants to be with. And yes, they were together for image, but it was also because she wasn't in a comfortable relationship situation. She's probably one of these women that don't feel comfortable being single. So she's going to hop into a relationship. And again, this relationship probably was over for quite some time. And now everybody sees it. Now everybody sees that this situation went entirely both ways. It wasn't just him cheating, and you know, they like to put all the emphasis on the men being unfaithful. You have women that are unfaithful too. And I have no doubt she was cheating on him. But what's crazy is that she's saying that she started dating after the relationship was over. I don't think Dell believes that. You know why? Because Dell probably knows the guy. Because you were probably around the guy while you were with Dell. That's how Dell knows that there was something going on. I don't think Sonya's a dumb woman at all. I think Sonya waited for the right opportunity and she left. And Dell is like, you know what? You're not going to, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to say, hey, she was out here messing around and having certain situations that I caught her in. Dell is basically saying that he caught this woman dealing with other men. That's basically what Dell is saying. He's basically saying he caught her dealing with other men. That no, it wasn't a situation where she just started randomly dating after they broke up. Oh no, he's saying that she was dealing with another guy while they were together. And I can believe that, because women don't just meet men out the blue and just start dating them, especially a woman who's 55 years old. This is a situation that have been building for quite some time. Now, there's going to be people who don't want to believe that. There are going to be people that are going to say, well, Jay, that's not true. You mean to tell me that a woman her age is just going to randomly meet a guy and just start dating him? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Women are very calculating. They build rapport with a lot of men that they feel like they're going to be in relationships with. And when the time is right, they will leave their current situation for that guy. They're not just going to start dating a guy that they met 2 days after breaking things off with their husband. That doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. This was a situation that she was building towards before they separated in March of last year. So she's been quarantining probably with this other guy. That's why Dell says she stays with him. And Dell's like, no, you can't stay in my house. You're out dealing with other men. Why would I have you staying in my house? The relationship is over. The marriage is over. You out doing you. I'm going to do me. I'm not saying Dell is perfect. I'm not saying that Dell did not cheat on her. I'm pretty sure he did. He played in the NBA. He's Steph Curry's father. I'm sure he had plenty of opportunities to deal with other women. But let's not make it seem like she doesn't have her own opportunities too. She made a name for herself. She was known as the attractive mom of Steph Curry. And it wouldn't surprise me if that's how she met the current guy she's with. He knows of her for her being, the attractive mother of Steph and Seth Curry. So y'all let me think in the comment section below, and let me know your thoughts.